Hey guys, Leanne here from healthfulpursuit.com. I'm a holistic nutritionist specializing in ketogenic diets, and today we're going to be digging into the healthiest, most keto-friendly cooking oils and fats, as well as the all-important smoke point, so that you can get all of the benefits from your fats while avoiding the dangers. So stick around. In this two-part video series, I'm going to be going through all of my favorite cooking oils and fats that I use to cook with, which ones I use sparingly, the ones that I avoid at all costs, and how to determine this all, the smoke point. I'm so excited to share all of this with you because it's vital information that I wish I had when I first started out on keto. If everything goes according to my master plan, you'll be walking away from this video head held high, feeling confident in your fat selection, reducing your inflammation, and seamlessly adding variety to your meals without breaking the bank. But really quickly, my very first paperback book, The Keto Diet, hit shelves on April 11th, 2017. You can order by going to ketodietbook.com. Also, I'm super excited for the book tour where I'll be going to the US and Canada. You can go to ketodietbook.com/tour to RSVP. Okay, one of the most important things to keep in mind when you're choosing a cooking oil is what is called the smoke point. The smoke point is the temperature where a cooking oil or fat begins to degrade and release free radicals. And while I'd like to consider myself both free and radical, I don't want to be ingesting free radicals. Numerous studies show an association with free radicals and a host of illnesses, including immune disorders like multiple sclerosis, diabetes, rheumatoid arthritis, neurodegenerative diseases like Parkinson's and Alzheimer's, and that's in addition to cardiovascular disease and cancer. The following oils and fats are what I frequently use to cook in my home. And yes, I'm a total keto nerd, and I actually have many of these oils in my home right now. I've included links below to each of these oils ordered to flow along with the video, so if you're curious on how to get your paws on them, you have all of the details below. And don't forget that every video that I do comes with a completely free resource, and I'll show you how to get that at the end. So without further ado, here we go. Refined avocado oil comes in the highest smoke point at 271 degrees Celsius or 520 degrees Fahrenheit. If you're going to be cooking for an extended period of time at really high temperatures, this is what you want. It also has a bunch of fantastic health benefits, like being rich in oleic acid, which can lower fasting glucose and insulin levels. And then there's refined olive oil, which has a smoke point as well around 240 or 465. And like avocado oil, it also contains oleic acid in addition to a ton of antioxidants, which bring with them all those wonderful anti-inflammatory properties. Now, ghee. Ghee is clarified butter, but way better. The simmering process is longer than normal clarified butter, and when the caramelized milk solids are removed, what you're left with is pure, beautiful butter fat. The smoke point comes in just under refined olive oil at 232 degrees Celsius or 450 degrees Fahrenheit. Then there's palm kernel oil, which has the same smoke point, contains a lot of antioxidants, and is high in fat-soluble vitamin K, which is good for bone health. And then there's palm fruit oil, also has the same smoke point of 232 or 450, and has been associated with improved blood circulation, regulated cholesterol levels, and reduced blood pressure. Be sure to purchase ethical palm oil, as the unethical stuff doesn't care for the rainforest and its inhabitants. Then there's hazelnut oil, which has a slightly lower smoke point of 221 degrees Celsius or 430 degrees Fahrenheit. Hazelnuts have a ton of magnesium, which can help alleviate muscle cramps and soreness, and vitamin E, which can repair damaged skin, thicken your hair, help with PMS, and balance hormones. And we got tallow. It is rendered suet, which is the fat found around the organs, usually kidneys of a cow or deer. Its smoke point is 205 or 400. When using tallow, make sure it's from grass-fed beef. It's a great source of CLA, which has been associated with a reduced risk of cancer and heart disease. Then we have macadamia nut oil, which is another antioxidant powerhouse, rich in phytochemicals that can help prevent cancer. Its smoke point is 198 or 300 degrees, and its fatty acid profile can help lower LDL particle size, or the bad cholesterol. Another rendered fat is schmaltz chicken fat, named so because it sometimes comes across a bit too sentimental. Totally kidding. Has a smoke point of 190 degrees Celsius or 375 degrees Fahrenheit. It's packed with healthy polyunsaturated fats, which can lower triglycerides and reduce blood pressure. And it tastes so good. Then we have duck fat, which has the same smoke point and is a great source of monounsaturated fats, which reduce LDL cholesterol and assist in cardiovascular health. Goose fat is another rendered oil, and again comes in at the same smoke point of 190 degrees Celsius or 375 degrees Fahrenheit, and also contains those good monounsaturated fats. What's interesting about goose fat is that it's actually a bit better than some other animal fats in the oleic acid department, making up about 58% of its total fat content. Then there's cacao butter or oil. Like coconut oil, it's primarily made up of saturated fats. You can hear just how hard it is, which means it's going to be really stable at high heat. What's more is the polyphenols boost your immune system and repair DNA damage. It has a smoke point of 188 or 370. Another rendered fat, lard. It's a pig fat, and you'll likely find it in your house in the form of bacon grease. It has the same smoke point as cacao butter, and I use it all of the time because it's super economical. Rather than throwing away all that fantastic grease left over in the frying pan, save it for a cheap and healthy way to cook your next meal. It's also an amazing source of vitamin D, second only to cod liver oil. Now, if you can handle butter, butter's smoke point is 177 degrees Celsius or 350 degrees Fahrenheit. And like the previous two fats, it is possibly best used for baking purposes. If you're gonna eat butter, granted you can tolerate dairy, make sure you get the grass-fed stuff. Grass-fed butter is much higher in omega-3 fatty acids and vitamin K2, which slows down cardiovascular aging and osteoporosis. My personal favorite, coconut oil, which is fantastic for baking all sorts of keto-friendly treats, has a smoke point of 177 degrees Celsius or 350 degrees Fahrenheit, and you've likely been hearing a lot about coconut oil over the past couple of years, and for good reason. About 2/3 of its fat content is comprised of MCTs, or medium chain triglycerides, which are easily digested and sent straight to your liver to be used for immediate energy. Then we have unrefined avocado oil, which is more delicate than refined avocado oil, and as a result can be a bit more expensive. Its smoke point is 177 or 350, so I would suggest using it or any other fat with a lower smoke point beyond this point for salads and light finishing. It's absolutely wonderful as a dressing or sprinkled on some cooked veggies. Next up is virgin olive oil. Like the fats I'll be discussing from here on out, has a smoke point of 160 degrees Celsius or 320 degrees Fahrenheit. For those of you who have always wondered what the virgin is all about, it means that it was produced by mechanical means only without the use of chemicals, retaining more of its antioxidant power. Now, extra virgin olive oil is also produced without chemicals and has the added benefit of meeting strict tests for purity and taste. Because of this, it has more of those awesome antioxidants than both refined and virgin olive oil. This is the one that's going to taste most like olive, making it a go-to dressing for all you olive enthusiasts out there. Then there's almond oil, like extra virgin olive oil, but is somewhat bitter and can be an acquired taste. So while you may not want to dress your salad with it, there are so many amazing health benefits that I'd suggest keeping some around and simply adding a few drops to your favorite smoothie or Rock-A-Few latte. It helps in digestion, and because of its rich folic acid, a lot of gynecologists actually recommend it for expecting mothers. And finally, we have MCT oil. Remember those medium chain triglycerides that we were talking about a little bit earlier? Well, that's exactly what these are. That's all this is. In fact, it'll give you instant energy and is a great addition to your morning coffee or RFL or just about any smoothie. It also improves mitochondrial function and can reduce the risk of non-alcoholic fatty liver disease. So phew, there you have it, my definitive list of all of my favorite cooking oils and fats. Next week, I'll be breaking down the oils you'll want to be using sparingly, as well as the ones you should absolutely, positively never, ever use. There are 3 awesome things that you can do right now. The first is that you can choose to rock your high-fat life with my program pack, the Keto Bundle, where I'll show you how to slide into fat-burning mode without needing to go strict low-carb. You'll learn how to boost your body's ability to heal naturally, how to bust through plateaus to create a life you love, and liberate your life from restriction, macronutrient manipulation, exercise abuse, and feel hot damn sexy doing it. As always, I'll put a link up here and also down below. The second is the free resource I mentioned earlier. You can grab the free mini guide for this video, complete with everything I just shared today in an easy to read PDF. It includes the transcript and other cool resources, and it's absolutely 100% free. There's a link up here and also down below where you can take advantage of that. All you gotta do is click the link, scroll down a little bit, find the big pink button, and enter your details. And the third thing you can do is subscribe to my YouTube channel. I come out with videos every-ish Wednesday, and I'd love to see you here. Bye.